What's up, guys? UFC 269 has come and gone, and I want to talk about the main event. Um, what an amazing main event, man! The championship fight between Dustin Poirier and the current champion Charles Oliveira. Oliveira, and Oliveira is the current champion. He's a very impressive champion. He impressed the hell out of me tonight, and I actually had him winning this fight. And surprisingly, because I'm a big fan of Dustin Poirier. This is Dustin Poirier. This was his second shot at the actual title. He had lost before to Khabib Nurmagomedov, and he's just the second best in that division. I think he worked his way up again. Had one more rematch with Conor McGregor, made his millions, which was a good move in retrospect. And he waited and he got his title shot. And Oliveira just got his belt. This was actually his first defense. He beat who did Oliveira beat? He beat um, Michael Chandler for that championship belt that he's currently defending. About the fight, man. Man, what can I say? The fight was just amazing, an amazing fight. The pace was madness. The pace that Charles Oliveira brought to Dustin was just it was just amazing to watch. It was surprising to me that he brought that pace. I mean, uh, Dustin Poirier, he has the tendency to have a good gas tank. He does like that pace also. He's good. He keeps up, and I think the better striker was shown to be Dustin. He was the better striker. He was landing. He in the first round he landed some very nice shots, and I think he dropped Oliveira twice in that round, and it was just action packed. It was back and forth. Oliveira had a game plan. The Oliveira came with a game plan, and it looked like he wanted to mix it up, while Dustin wanted to keep it standing. Oliveira was smart enough to mix it up. You know, he was using a lot, the clinch a lot, landing a lot of knees, a lot of body shots. You know, kicks to the body, the midsection. Um, you know, that clinch, tiring, grabbing, dusting, making it greedy, and just staying in his face. And Dustin passed the test, man. Dustin did pretty good. He lands. He has that power. Like I said, he landed very nice shots, very significant shots where Oliveira was dropped, and it was just an amazing first round. And then the second round comes, and Oliveira was right in Dustin's face again, and it was just amazing to watch. You know, he kept doing the same thing, and yeah, in the first round, I forgot to mention they did go to the ground, and Dustin was good enough to keep it safe. You know, he had Oliveira on his guard, and but Oliveira, he was brilliant, man. He was good enough to stay in the guard and landed a lot of elbows to Dustin's face, and he was just in control at the end of that round, basically. And it was just amazing the you know that last round of action. Uh, it was all Oliveira. He was able to keep control of that octagon, control of that fight, control of the pace, and he was still landing a lot of knees, and it's just he overwhelmed. He overwhelmed Dustin. Dustin was overwhelmed, and eventually he took the Dustin's back, and Dustin was standing up with a backpack, which was Oliveira, and Oliveira, you don't want to have that guy. That guy is a tiger shark, man, in the ground. He's one hell of a grappler. He's an amazing grappler. I remember the way he controlled Tony Ferguson. Tony Ferguson, who was known to be a scary guy in the ground, he made Tony Ferguson a blue belt basically, and it was just an amazing performance by Charles Oliveira. Very impressed. Perfect title defense. His first title defense, and he just looks amazing, man. He looked. I was a fan before. I'm more of a fan now, and I just regret that this guy did not get to face Khabib. That would have been a hell of a match between two very superior grapplers. There's a lot of fights that you just we are as fans we regret not seeing certain fighters um, cross each other and fight each other and stuff like that. And that was one of them. Khabib retired, and Oliveira is the king of that division right now. I think for him, it's gonna be just engaging next, and that's gonna be a hell of a fight. And let me tell you, the way it's looking right now, I have Oliveira winning that one. I have him winning that one. I wanted to comment about Dustin. Feel a little bummed out for him because of this is his last, you know, at least for now, his last shot at that title. I'm not sure that he's gonna continue chasing that belt. He has mentioned that he doesn't want to fight that often anymore. He's hinted that he wants to go up to welterweight. So maybe this is it for him at the 155 division. Hell of a competitor, a legend of the sport at this point. Um, that's not hype. I'm not the type to hype fighters like this, but I think that he faced just about the best of the best in the 155 division. He's a hell of a competitor, and look what Bisping did. Bisping got the title late in his career, so I can see that happening for Dustin Poirier eventually. I don't think that guy's gonna give up. I think he's gonna go after it. But I did want to comment that for such an experienced fighter, uh, it just dawns on me why Dustin sometimes, like particularly in this fight, he decided to brawl. Basically, he let Oliveira dictate that fast pace. A fighter with such an experience, I think fighters should have the ability, the skills to slow down fights, to slow down your opponents, to use footwork, and go around a little bit. Conor McGregor, I used to criticize him for it, but he used to slow down fights. Against his fights in Nate Diaz, the second fight I remember, he did a lot of running, but at the same time, man, it saves you. I know it doesn't look good. It's not as exciting sometimes when you get too technical, when you get too tactical in there. But I think Dustin Poirier has been in so many wars that he could have benefited from a little bit of uh, game planning and slowing things down if things didn't go his way. And just one of those things in retrospect, that I wanted to comment on. It's easy to look back and criticize, obviously, but I just wanted to say, maybe next time. But just I think fighters that are experienced, that have fought before and have reached the upper levels, and for title fights and fight the best, like Dustin Poirier is one of them. Uh, they should eventually learn to maybe, I know it's easier said than done, but just slow things down, slow your opponent, and but he did his best. But man, maybe just I think Oliveira was just that good in keeping control of the fight, keeping control of the pace, and he gave it to Dustin Poirier. Man, it was an amazing title fight, and I loved it. I loved it. Action packed, back and forth, a lot of drama, and yeah, great fight card. Thanks guys for listening to my rambling, and please give me likes, dislikes, subscribe to my humble channel. For those of you that have subscribed lately, thanks very much. And till the next one, all right? Peace.